So today I'm going to talk to you about sleep. There's been lots of requests from my clients, from you, to hear about sleep and how we can help ourselves with sleep. I think it's been a really difficult time for everyone in terms of sleep just recently. I know that I've struggled myself with sleep, and I know a lot of other people who've also struggled with sleep at this time. There's a lot going on. There's a lot disturbing us. A lot of our basic needs are not as they were. So just needs for security, to certainty, to know what's happening, to have employment. So there's a lot of things that we can worry about, and worry is a big contributor to lack of sleep. So I've got a few tips here. You may know some of them, you may not know other ones. I don't put myself as an expert on sleep, but over the years I have collected quite a lot of tips that have worked for some people and others that have worked for others. So I'll just go through them one by one, and then I'm going to finish with a lovely body scan meditation, which is very useful to do. You can do it yourselves in your bed at night, and believe me, it helps you to get to sleep. Okay, so just getting started. I mean, the big one is turn off any phones or tablets or devices early. So, you know, if it's 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock, whatever time you can manage, but you need some space in between your device usage and going to sleep. I think it's something that we all know, but we all struggle to do. But if you're in a position where your sleep is really affecting you at the moment, it's worth giving it a try. The second suggestion is to have a hot bath or a shower of an evening, and get yourself cozy in some cozy night clothes, pajamas, dressing gown early, so that you're in that mode ready for going to bed. It's like a bit of a bedtime routine, and maybe listen to some soothing music, you know, after that. What I would suggest is, if you can, get some lavender. That's very good for lavender oil to put in your bath. It's very good for helping you to sleep, or you can just put some lavender on your pillow, or you can put it in a burner and burn it in your room or in your bathroom, whichever suits, but lavender is very good. So number 3, do not sleep during the day. However tired you are, do not sleep during the day. Now that's a difficult one, because I'm always a great promoter of self-care. I really am, and I do believe that if we need to rest, we should rest. However, there's other ways to rest. You can do meditation, you can do some gentle yoga, you can do a walk. But it's important to not actually sleep during the day if you're struggling to sleep at night. Obviously, if you're really tired and you are sleeping okay at night, sleeping during the day is fine as part of your self-care routine. But if it is a problem at night, I would suggest that you don't sleep during the day. Keeping your bedtimes consistent. So, you know, we all get tempted sometimes to watch a film late into the night, or perhaps get up a little bit later in the morning, especially with our routines being out at the moment. You might find yourself still lying in bed till 10 o'clock in the morning. I certainly have on a couple of occasions. It's really important to keep a routine going as if you were in your usual routine. So if you were getting up at 6:30, 7 o'clock, to continue doing that. Because obviously if you're not getting up till 10, you're getting 3 hours extra sleep in the morning. So that's going to affect your ability to sleep of an evening. Caffeine. The old caffeine. We all love a bit of caffeine, I certainly do. But it is not a great thing to have late at night. I would suggest, you know, from 6, 7 o'clock, even earlier. Sometimes for some people, even caffeine in the afternoon can lead to struggle to sleep of a night. I would suggest getting a couple of herbal teas. I have one here which is a nighttime. This is very, very good. It has organic oat flower, lavender and lime flower in it. That's very, very good. or your standard chamomile, which I know is a lot of people recommend for sleep. So have a herbal tea, have a couple of herbal teas. Sometimes when I really can't sleep, I'll put 2 tea bags into 1 teacup, so it's really strong. That tends to work. Your reflexology points. Now we have points on our hands and on our feet. I'm not going to put my feet on the screen, but it's your thumb. So if you massage the top of your thumb, you might feel a little bit of pain as you do it. Please excuse my nails because I haven't been through the nail clinic with a nail technician because of coronavirus, but just massaging the top of your thumb. Now you can do that with your big toe as well. So massaging your big toe across the top, just go right across the top, because that activates, that's linked to your head, and it's like somebody giving you a head massage. It can be very sleepy. It actually works on babies very well. A foot soak, so just putting your feet, if you don't want to have a bath or a shower, just putting your feet in some lovely warm water and just soaking them to relax you. You can again put some oils in the foot soak. Make sure that they're calming oils rather than energizing oils, so the lavenders, the chamomile, you know, those relaxing type oils. Now, just reading as well is really good, and you know, I suggest you turn your tablet off, turn your phone off, and then just read a couple of pages before bed at night. Nothing that's too dramatic, something that's quite soothing, but yeah, reading at night is really good. And when it comes to the electronics, to actually not have any electronics in the bedroom, so make sure that the bedroom is just a sleeping area. So it's not for anything else. Obviously, nighttime activities maybe as well. However, you know, it's not a place where you have your laptop, you have your workbooks, you know, just keep those kind of things away. Just keep your reading books and the space for sleeping. If you can't sleep at night, actually get up. Don't lie in bed getting frustrated, because all that negative emotion and anxiety that you produce getting frustrated that you can't sleep actually just makes it worse, because you start to produce a lot of stress hormone. So I would suggest you actually get up, do some kind of calming activity like colouring, knitting, doing a jigsaw puzzle, reading, you know, something that's nice and calming. Or some people do cooking. That really helps them when they get up in the night, maybe baking or something like that. But, you know, just make sure that you get up out of bed if you really can't sleep, and don't lie there getting frustrated. And the last one, this is something that I do regularly, and I have been doing this for years, is actually pop the headphones in. I know I said about no electronic devices in the bedroom, but podcasts can be a really good way for getting you to sleep. So I actually listen to podcasts myself. I listen to recordings. I listen to really boring ones sometimes to help me to sleep, or I listen to meditations. Oprah Winfrey and Deepak do some lovely meditation courses. There's also a lady called Tara Brach who does some really nice meditation stuff. So yeah, if that's just the kind of thing that works for you, not looking on the screen, but actually just listening to the podcast certainly helps for me. I've also downloaded books on Audible and listened to them. Sometimes children's storybooks are really good. Adventure books, just for helping you to drop off to sleep. And there's an app called Calm, and a couple of my clients actually have used the sleep stories on the app Calm, and actually they work really nicely as well. So there's a few tips for you. I hope that's helpful. I know that you've asked, you know, for some help and support with sleep, but you know, and the biggest thing as well is kind of making sure that you download all the negative thoughts and emotions that you have of an evening. So I would suggest journaling, writing down anything that's negative, doing a gratitude list at the end of the day really helps to put you in a peaceful space just before you go to sleep. So yeah, journaling, just writing down your thoughts, but also gratitude list. So 3 things that you feel grateful for during the day to just put you in that positive state, and hence kicking in the parasympathetic, which is the opposite to the stress. Okay, any questions, you know, please feel free to contact me. There'll be links underneath the bottom of here, or you can just message me. I'll put my email address underneath this video, so you can email me if you have any questions. Okay, so now I'm going to do for you a gentle mindfulness exercise, which is a body scan, and this is really helpful for just relaxing you and also bringing in the parasympathetics. That's the opposite to the stress. Okay, so well, if you're ready, I'd like you to just sit in your chair or lie down on the bed if you're able to do that, and just start to really relax and just focus on your breath for a few seconds. And actually take some really deep breaths in. Breathe in. Back out again. Just let it all go as you breathe out. Okay, just focus on your left foot. Just notice any sensations in your left foot. Then move to the sole of your foot, the top of your foot, then your ankle, noticing any sensations, and then move up to your left shin, round the calf, your knee, and then to the top of your leg, noticing any sensations there. And then gently moving to your right foot, just noticing how that feels. The top of your foot, the sole of your foot, and your ankle, moving up to your shin and your calf. And then to your knee, to your thigh, just noticing how that feels. And then I'd like you to move down to your left hand, just noticing your fingers, perhaps scan across each finger, the palm of your hand, the top of your hand, your wrist, notice your forearm, moving to your elbow, to the top of your arm, and then just notice your left shoulder, just noticing how that feels. And now moving back round to your right hand, to scan across each of your fingers, noticing the top of your hand, palm of your hand, your wrist, your forearm, your elbow, the top of your arm, and your right shoulder. Just notice your right shoulder and how that feels. And now just move to the top of your head and just scan across the top of your head. Almost feel your hair in contact with your scalp. And then move down to your forehead, to your eyes, to your nose, to your cheeks, to your mouth, to your chin. And just scan around to your ears and the back of your head. And then coming down your neck to scan your chest, your lungs, your heart. And coming down to your diaphragm, just around to your back. And then down again to your lower back. And round to your belly. Just notice your belly. Notice how that feels. And then finally, just notice your seat area, the bottom of your torso, your hips. This is where your root chakra is. If you're sitting, you're literally connected to the ground. And then just notice your body as a whole, as it is, relaxed, perhaps quite floppy now. And just notice your breathing. And just breathe the breath into every part of your body. And when you're ready, slowly bring yourself back into the room by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Perhaps opening your eyes, having a look around the room, noticing where you are, and bringing yourself back into the present moment. Okay, well done. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that that's given you some ideas for sleep. If you have any questions, as I say, please do feel free to contact me. Obviously, with the body scan meditation, the idea is that probably you would have fallen asleep before you get to the end of that. But give it a go tonight and see how you get on with it.